Hi guys, it's the Art for Lala here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this watermelon keyring. Keep watching! You will need some modelling clay, a keyring chain, and some tools, and a bit of water. First I'm going to start softening up the modelling clay. This clay that I have is quite dry and hard, so I'm just going to fold it over a few times and knead it up until it's nice and soft and easy to work with. Now I'm going to start shaping it up into a wedge. You will need a bit of water depending on how hard your clay is or how dry it is. Clearly it wasn't soft enough here. Let's try again. As you can see, it's taking me absolutely forever to do, but remember, the longer you spend smoothing it out, the better it will look. So take your time. Now I'm smoothing out the edges with my thumb and forefinger, making sure it's nice and sharp. And if you want, you can use something with a flat surface to help smooth it out as well. I'm using cake decorating tools here, which I got from the pound shop, but you can use anything with a flat edge. While the clay is still wet, I'm going to take my keyring chain, if I can ever pick it up, and stick it into one of the ends of the wedge. And you want to push it in quite deep actually, just to make sure that it doesn't come out, and then just very gently smooth over the moulding clay and just squeeze slightly just so that it doesn't fall out. As you can see here, I didn't do it very well, so I'm going to try again. Push it a little further in and then make sure it's nice and snug. Reshape anything that's come out of place and then let it dry completely. Now this is optional. I'm using a rounded tool just to line the space, so it just gives me a little definition between the watermelon rind and the fleshy part. It'll just adds a little bit extra. You don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can use any tool with a rounded edge. I used a toothpick on the other side just to give you an example. When it's completely dry, you want to set up your paints that you'll need. I've got red and pink here because I don't have a fuchsia colour that would match the watermelon flesh. And I've got some black for the pips, some green for the rind, and some extra cream just in case I need to mix up some colours. Now I'm going to start painting the rind with my green. As you can see, this one's not very opaque, so it's going to need a good few layers. I think I painted around 7 or 8, it depends on your paint, but this one took some time. I cut a lot of that footage out because nobody wants to watch paint drying. Okay, now let that dry. Got my pink and my red, and I'm going to mix up a nice fuchsia colour. I'm going to start painting one side of the watermelon over here. This one doesn't look like it needs a lot of coats. If you can, try and use a smaller brush around the edges, just so you can keep those clean lines. Right, as you can see, clearly I was so excited that I didn't even wait for the green paint to dry, so I'm gonna have to go over that once the pink is dry completely. And I mean completely this time. I'm going to go back in with the green paint and clean up all the edges. Now grab your black paint and a clean brush and paint on the pips. I love this part, it feels like it's just all coming together. Now for the finishing touches, I'm going to grab some gloss and I'm going to paint a coat of that onto the watermelon once the paint is completely dry.
Completely dry.
Not only would this look really good, it'll also protect the paint and make sure it doesn't get scratched off really easily. And there you have it guys, your very own DIY, super delicious looking watermelon keyring. And if you wanted to, you can even customize this by writing your initials at the back, or writing a little note if you wanted to give it as a gift. Just make sure you do it before applying the gloss. Oh, and what do you guys think of my watermelon nails? They look good, huh? If you want to know how I painted them, make sure you're subscribed and I'll be posting the video in a few days. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Bye!